Well, the weather looks great this weekend for some horseback riding, and for several folks this weekend, it will all be for a good cause. That's because Saddle Up for St. Jude is happening this Saturday at the WF Stables in Jonesboro, and here to tell us more about it is Miss Patty. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having us. This is something that we really look forward to every year, and we've been doing it for about 15 years now. And thank you, Mark, for such a wonderful forecast. We're really excited about that.
I know every time the weather's great, I always tell Mark thank you.
Yes.
Well, first off, tell us just a little bit about how you came to be with this program here at St. Jude.
We started the riding stable that we have now, which is WF Stables, about 18 years ago, and since then we have really grown, and we have so many healthy children, because bottom line, horseback riding, you know, is most of it's children, and even if they're 80 years old, they're still children because at heart, because that's what it's all about. So we are just so blessed to have healthy children. So what better way to get them involved and to help people out than to let them help out children that aren't healthy, so that we raise money for St. Jude's.
And we were just talking during the commercial break a second ago. Tell me how much money you've raised for St. Jude throughout the last, decade plus.
In the last 15 years, we have raised $140,000 for St. Jude's.
Unreal.
Last year alone, we raised over $127,000, and now we are a small family-owned business. So, but the community comes together. All of the people at the stable, our barn family, we call it, come together, and it's a team effort for sure.
And you also don't have to ride a horse this weekend. Maybe riding horses is not your thing, and there's going to be a lot of other activities too this weekend, right?
There are so many other activities, and everybody is invited. We open the gates at around noon. We're starting off with a costume contest. So anybody can come and enter the costume contest, and we have so many they can do with a horse or without a horse. And we have prizes for that, and then we're going to spend the day doing games like stick horse races, water balloon, that's always one of the favorites, water balloon toss and stuff like that. I want to say also that Marco's Pizza is pretty much feeding us, because they're providing 30 pizzas for us to eat on during the day. And then everybody's bringing snacks and some homemade goodies too. So there's food, there's fun, and one other thing, we have a silent auction.
Okay.
A few years ago, we started silent auction to raise a little extra money, and there are so many things in that silent auction. Somebody just donated a set of new rims for a Toyota, Nissan, yeah, and we have different things like gift cards from different places. So it's online at WF Stables on Facebook. Okay. So you can go there and anybody can bid. Any of that stuff they can bid on, and again, 100% goes to St. Jude's.
What a great way to give back to St. Jude. And let's talk a little bit about, how this is going to work Saturday, time and location. We obviously know you're in Jonesboro, but if there are any tips to get there.
Sure. It's at 165 Tommy Campbell Road. That is near Lamar School. Okay. We are just about a mile from Lamar School, but I'm sure you can put it on and GPS it. Again, everybody is welcome. We just ask for donations to come in. We ask for donations for food, but again, it's not necessary. Just, we'd love to have everybody out there to help support St. Jude's. You can come, you can watch, you can eat, you can bid. Lots of fun, lots of laughs, lots of kids. So it's very family friendly, family oriented.
And let's talk a little bit about why you wanted to do St. Jude. I know that you talked a little bit about wanting to get healthy kids involved, but a lot of people don't realize that kids from even here in our region benefit from St. Jude.
I personally know of like 3 different children who have been to St. Jude's. One of them was a student, but it was after we had started doing riding and everything, and after we had started doing St. Jude's. But we've had one girl from our church, particularly, that was treated at St. Jude's as a child. And our community, there's so many people in our community that they have helped. You don't have to, you don't have to live away. There's so many people in our community that have been helped by St. Jude's, and they don't spend a dime. St. Jude's takes care of them. Why would you want to have to worry about where the money is going to come from if you have a sick child? I cannot imagine anything worse.
Absolutely. Well, Miss Patty, thank you so much for all that you do for St. Jude and for this great event. But again, this is happening this weekend. Saddle Up for St. Jude, happening at WF Stables in Jonesboro. Again, this is a fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Several different events, all with fun in mind. Again, this Saturday at WF Stables. And let's talk about the time one more time.
We start at noon with the costume contest, and we go until we're finished.
Well, sounds like a great Saturday. Miss Patty, thank you.